So when are you guys gonna be putting out new music for all of your fans?
Early next year.
Who cares?
Early next year.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like Kanye West.
Good.
I was trying to realize no one even cares about our
Ballerinas and
music. They just
stuff?
want to meet us and hang out.
All that matters is that these guys' hair
meet
keeps
us.
looking as good as they do.
No,
If that happens, then the music will just follow.
Yeah.
For Rizzle though, the record we're shooting to put it out in March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a fun process writing all the songs and recording? And...
It's been a long process.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's like I said, it almost took an entire year, which was kind of gnarly. Yeah, like, and we always, the way we do it, where some bands will like take a break from touring for a good amount of time and record a record. We're doing it in between tours. So we would do a tour, have a couple weeks off or a month off, and that month I would spend in the studio writing.
Yeah.
Very scattered. It was like how pop artists do it, is what I've heard.
Did you ever go on like a tour break and then come back to writing and you're like, I don't like any of the stuff that we just did last time.
It
absolutely.
happened. The first set of songs we wrote, there were like 3 songs that we came back, started a new session, wrote a bunch of songs. We were like, wow, the stuff we wrote before really sucks. And we sort of started over.
It's a bittersweet thing because the good part of it is you have time for the songs to settle in your mind and you can actually think about whether or not these are good enough. But then the bad part is like, you know, it sets you back 3 or 4 songs.
You also wonder if maybe you're like
burnt out on
thinking about it too much.
Right.
It gives you maybe.
It's weird to think that if we didn't tour, we probably have a record out by now. With completely different songs.
A moderate record.
Now, is this really different from the way that you guys put together Nothing Personal, Put Up or Shut Up, stuff like that?
Yes. I would say, Nothing Personal was kind of similar.
Just a lot shorter time span.
Except it was a lot shorter time span, and we in that instance, we did take the time off. And even though we had like multiple producers and stuff, we
had an allotted time
2 or 3 months
Yeah,
where we just didn't tour, maybe did a few fly dates or whatever. But
whereas with this one, it was really like we've just realized like we're not a band that can stop touring. Like you know, there's so many bands that do the kind of thing that we're doing, and you know, everybody's good looking these days, so it's hard to catch up.
What's up with that?
It's hard to keep up, and the whole like the truth of it is if you disappear, you know, Johnny Guitar is gonna come over and replace
Johnny
you.
Guitar.
So
I hate Johnny Guitar.
he's the
Dude's
worst.
an asshole.
He is the
What
worst.
a douche.
Well, it's pretty cool that you guys, though, can come to Seattle this month, and you're coming back in less than a month, and kids are just as excited about that show, even though it's
we're
within a month.
really actually very lucky.
We're
with
super
that.
popular.
Everybody loves us.
No, one of the
Major influence.
benefits of the tour we're doing now.
Yeah.
It's a lot smaller of a tour. You're doing much smaller scale, kind of like we did a couple years ago. Or, you know, these are the rooms we played. But because of that, a lot of kids couldn't get tickets or whatever, so it's kind of nice, you know, well, at least in one city that they have a place to come see us
7,000 more
again.
kids can come see us.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's gonna be really rad. It's definitely like the tour itself has been amazing just because it's fun to play for these like small rooms, intimate fan club oriented kind of shows. But it definitely at the same time there's a ton of kids every day I see on like Twitter and stuff like that where it's like, wish I could be there.
Couldn't get
Wish I could have been
tickets.
there for
Yeah.
you.
Time. Wish I could have been there for you.
Which one of these 2 is you?
And
Neither.
wait, you're that guy.
You're that one
I'm
with the beard.
Yo, where's Bender at?
Is that Bender or
I
is
do
that
that
Jackie?
eyebrow thing all the time. Yeah.
You've shaved. It's
Recently,
incredible.
Yeah.
He's got a
No, I decided to
long
go without the mustache.
portion
really
where his
well.
mustache is.
Yeah.
We call it the
It's-
philtrum, the space between the nose and the top.
You know, like,
It's a
you know how people have like foreheads like
Yeah.
that are 4s or 5s?
He's got a
Yeah.
5
He has a 2 right here.
5 inches, 2 inches.
No, like 2 fingers.
You can tell him that when you see him next month.
Yeah.
Go right up to him and just go
I
like
don't know if
that.
that's a skill.
Walk right up to him. Hey,
Bender,
what's
excuse me
up?
for a second. Hi.
That's
Yeah,
Jackie.
just wanted to measure
Yeah,
2
just
fingers.
making
Yep,
sure.
that's what I thought.
You are a 2.
Yep. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in today. We're so excited to have you at Jingle Bell Bash.
Yeah, we're
Everybody's
Very excited to be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're pumped.
We're playing Jingle Bell Bash.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, can we go over the lineup real quick? Seriously?
The
Who's
lineup-
the secret band?
The
Hold on.
lineup is
Paramore, 303,
Oh.
The Main, The Ready Set, A Rocket to the Moon,
Oh, look at that.
Cartel.
Cartel.
You guys.
That's just a stacked bill.
There's 3
There's
more. and
3
I
more.
don't
One's a
remember.
surprise.
Who's that?
Hey, Seattle.
I don't know.
Thanks for liking pop punk music.
Hold on,
Hold
it's
on.
on the door.